What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing and review of the new JBL Live Beam 3 earbuds. Great, call them headphones. All right, I just got these in. Been waiting to get these tested out and actually unboxed with you guys. So let's go ahead and dive right in. First, let's talk about price. You can pick these up for $199.95 on JBL.com as well as Amazon.com. I'll leave links in the description below, as always, where you can pick these up. That way you can take advantage of those prices. They do come in four colors. You got black, what you see here. You got blue, purple, and silver. So you got plenty of colors to choose from. And as far as Bluetooth versions, the buds themselves, they rock Bluetooth 5.3, whereas the case itself rocks Bluetooth 5.1. As far as supported codecs, they support AAC, SPC, and LDAC. So you do have some high-res audio codec on there, which is good. As far as noise canceling, they have their true adaptive noise canceling technology in here. So we'll be definitely testing that out. As far as battery life, the earbuds with noise canceling turned off, you can get up to 12 hours. With noise canceling turned on, you get up to 10 hours. Now, when you include the case, noise canceling turned off, you can get up to 36 hours. With noise canceling turned on, you can get up to 30 hours. They do have fast charging. 10 minutes will get you 4 hours of playback time. And they do support wireless charging. All right, as far as water resistance, the earbuds are rated at IP55, so you can take these to the gym or get caught in the rain, not a problem. As far as features goes, each earbud has a 10mm driver powered by JBL Signature Sound. You got wireless high-res audio certification on these. The smart case, you got that smart case for seamless control. 6 mics with voice aware for clear calls. You got Personify 3.0 for personalized sound. Immersive JBL spatial audio. Google Fast Pair. Multipoint connectivity. And app support for Android and iOS, as you can see is labeled here. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into these. Let's get the Cricket out. All right, here we go. All right, let's pull this out, see what we got. Always do like their boxing. As you can see, it's kind of, the way they have it is kind of weird, but I like, you got the case view right there. Very nice. So let's go ahead and pop this open with the tab. All right, we'll leave that in there. Right up top, you got the, they're looking behind plastic here. Okay, so you can lift that out. You got your case with earbuds in it. You got your ear tips. Let's see what we got, how they got these labeled here. All right, they're labeled like this. So you got small, extra small, and then the large. So the medium are inside on the inside that on the earbuds themselves, if I can find my words. All right, let's go ahead and go into this box, see what we got here. I really am liking this packaging. Just want to make sure we get this without messing up anything. All right, inside, we got our USB-A to USB-C charging cable. I liked how they come in that orange. And we've got our documentation in a nice sleeve. I'm almost scared to pull it out, take it out. You know what? We're going to go ahead. So you got your documentation. Look like some money. Look like a bundle of money the way they got it set up. Trying to be. I broke anyway. All right, so I'm trying to be gentle with it, but it didn't work. So you got your quick start guide and safety instructions and warranty card. We'll take care of that later on. Let me see, make sure there's anything else. Nope, I think that's it. So what we'll go ahead and secure this stuff and come back to it a little later on. All right, that fit back in there nicely. All right, we'll just put this to the side. I don't know why I'm still fooling with it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the case of earbuds. I like that. It's got nice little tabs down it so it can lock in place. I like that. All right, so let's pull out the case. Oh, I'll have to get that later. All right, as you can see, got that nice little touch screen on the front, just like the Tour Pro 2s. Like a lot of people say that's a gimmick, this touchscreen, but this comes in really useful. All right, we'll compare in a minute. All right, let's go ahead and take a walk around. You got your touchscreen here with your plastic on it. All right, you've got your lanyard loop here. You got your USB charging port. It says to charge first before you use them. Got Live Beam 3 logo on the top, on the back here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and grab my Type-C charging cable here. We got that on deck. So let's go ahead and peel this. Nice. All right, and we're going to go ahead and put a charge to it. All right, we're going to see how much we got. We got, oh, it already went to that. All right, we got 85%. Okay, so we should be good. All right. They just want us to plug it in. All right, so very nicely done here on this. I really do like this touchscreen. So you see what we got available here on it. You got your play, pause, skip and reverse tracks, volume. Okay, you can set up your noise canceling here, turn on and off ambient sound, or switch from noise ANC ambient sound or off. You got your spatial sound or spatial audio, equalizer, excuse me, timer if you wanted to turn off, shut off and everything, screen brightness. You can change your lock wallpaper screen. You can actually upload wallpaper to these as well, just like I have here. That is my personal wallpaper. I uploaded that, put this on the Tour Pro 2s. And you should be able to do the thing. You should be able to do the same thing here. All right, let's see. You got your voiceware, so that way if you have it turned on, that way if you're talking or anything like that, they'll know when to quiet down the music, or if not voice, but make sure that your voice is being picked up nicely. And of course, you got auto play pause. That's for your taking your earbuds in and out, notifications, and message previews right here on the screen. I'm telling you, this thing is loaded. And of course, you got Find My Buds and flashlight. You can actually turn the screen into a flashlight. If you tap that, there it is. If you're in a real dark place, you can use that as a flashlight. That's pretty cool. Let me get this off. All right, there we go. And then, of course, you got your languages and everything, and now we're back to the beginning. All right, so very nice touchscreen. Again, very similar to the Tour Pro 2s, almost identical. Let's go ahead and get these guys paired up and walk through the actual JBL app. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get these paired up. First, let's go ahead and test the charging, the wireless charging. We got our charger here. We'll go ahead and put these guys on just to test it real fast, make sure it works. Boom, there it is. Wireless charging does work on the case. So let's go ahead and get these guys paired up. Now, they say they have Google Fast Pair, so it should be a rather smooth process. Let's go ahead and pop these open. Actually, let's make sure we don't have tape. Aha, we got tape on them, so we're going to have to do it all over again. All right, let me go ahead and take the tape off the earbuds. We'll take a look at the earbuds as well real quick once we get them paired up. I didn't do that earlier because of the pairing situation or Google Fast Pair. All right, so now let's start over. Let's go ahead and get these guys paired up. We crack it open. Boom, Google Fast Pairs right there. All right, so let's go ahead and hit connect. All right, we're done. There it is. I got my volume rocker. And just to show you guys, there they are. They already named them for me and everything, so we are good to go. All right, so let's go ahead real quick and jump right into the JBL app. Boom, they already see them. So let's go ahead and pop that in. Grant notifications. Okay, let's go ahead and get in. And let's see what we need to, turn that on, allow. All right, so now it allows us to get notifications and stuff. All right, so good. So now we can get started. All right, it's going to give us some information here. All set. All right, now here we go. Right into the app. This is what it looks like. Let's walk through. You got the name of the earbuds at the top. You got the power button where you can turn off the earbuds. Then, of course, you got the picture of the earbuds here. You got battery levels for both left, right earbuds as well as the case. Now, of course, you got your categories here, general, audio, and other. Right now, there is a software update. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, get this update run. Actually, let's run through the app real quick, just show you what it is, and then we will do the update on the back end. All right, so we got your sound, your ambient sound controls. You can turn that off and on. You got noise canceling. Let's turn it on. You got noise canceling, and underneath that, you can turn on. You can do adaptive noise canceling and auto compensation. I just like mine on. I don't like it to adjust. I just like mine on and just turn it all the way up. Okay, all the auto compensation, I'm not worried about that too much. So let's go ahead back. Then, of course, you got ambient sound where you can turn that up and down as well, how much ambient noise you want to come in. Then, of course, you got talk through, which is that way it basically allows your audio to play, but you can still hear, it'll focus on voice, rather. Let me put it that way. It will focus on your voice, and if you hear people talking at you, it will adjust according there. All right, and of course, you got your charger settings, charger case settings. So you can go in here. This is where you can go in and change your wallpaper. All right, you can set your brightness to however you want it, low, medium, or high. But again, remember, that affects the battery life on the case. So just so that you know. And of course, you got your lock screen wallpaper. You can choose different ones, the ones that they have available. Or you could go ahead and grab one from your album. I'm going to grab one from my album real quick. All right, we'll choose that one. Yeah, we'll choose that one. We'll go with that one. All right, so we hit next. That's what it's going to look like. We're going to upload it. All right, now it's going to upload that picture. Now, this could be any picture. As long as you have it on your device, it could be any picture you want. Of course, you saw the cropping option here where you can crop it if you want. All right, it's rebooting it's rebooting the case. All right, I wasn't aware it was going to reboot the case, but it did. Update successful, done. So then we take a look at my case. There is my headphones, or there is my my wallpaper. All right. So again, very nice, very easy to do. Let me get reconnected so we can continue on. All right. So now, like you say, you can go and change that. Then you got your check my best fit. Your ear fit test. You got your smart talk, which basically, if you have that turned on, like if you start talking, it will either lower or mute your audio, and then once you stop talking after your designated seconds, it will return your audio to the volume that you had it. You got your personal sound amplification. That you go in here, you can set it up to exactly how loud you want your gain to be if you want that. Now, be mindful that it could get very loud and it could lead to possible hearing loss. So you want to be careful playing around with the gain and everything. And of course, if you're using this, you will not be able to use the spatial audio feature. Just want to let you know that. All right, and of course, Further down, you got your gesture touch controls for the left and right earbud. You got single, double, and tap and hold. All right. And then, of course, you got those ones are there. Only one you can change is, I believe it's the only one you can change is the single tap. Can you already set? Oh, yeah. Nope. They're fixed. You cannot adjust them. All right. So single tap on the left. We'll talk about these later on. But, of course, you got your call controls as well. So that's a bug right there. But then, of course, you got the left and right. So, oh, no, you can change them. I'm sorry. You can make that adjustment. So if you dip down here, as far as single tap goes, you can do touch controls, volume control, playback control. These are all categories. So if we go to volume control, single tap turns up the volume, double tap turns down the volume, tap and hold activates your voice assistant. Sorry. And of course, you can do the same thing here. This is set to playback control. My mistake on that completely, everybody, but that's how it is. You can change it to, we can go back. Let's go back. Let's go back to playback controls. Now you got the single tap, double tap is play and pause. Single tap's play and pause. Double tap is your left, your next track. Triple tap is your previous track. Tap and hold again actuates your voice assistant. So, and if you want to do volume control, you can go ahead and change your volumes there. But the tap and hold will always activate the voice assistant. There's no way around it. So we're going to put mine on playback control for my right earbud and volume control for my left earbud. All right. So we'll go ahead and play around with that a little later on in our testing. Then, of course, you got your voice prompt here. So you can go in, you can change the language of your voice prompt. All right. USA and the world getting it in the Olympics right now. That's interesting. I was watching a little bit of that earlier. All right. So that was a quick walkthrough. Very streamlined app for these guys. And I like it. I like it. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and actually, no, we're not done. We're not done. Let's go to audio. I'm sorry. We're not done here. I forgot about the tiles. Oh my goodness. I'm in rare form today. All right. So now if we go into audio, you can do high res audio. If you turn that on, this feature will enable the increased power and everything like that. But it'll also make features like personify, spatial audio, low volume EQ, and leakage compensation unavailable. So it's either you're going to use LDAC, which is the high-res audio, I believe, that they're referring to, or you'll be able to use whatever features they have built in. So you can do one or the other. All right, so let's go ahead. You got your equalizer here. You go in, you can turn that on. You can use got Tour Pro 2 settings. You got Tour 1 M2 EQ settings. You got all the different various presets. And then, of course, you can also create your own EQ if you want on that one. Okay, so again, I don't understand but it is what it is. That got me going. Now you got your adaptive EQ. Basically, it will adjust your EQ settings based on where you are. I don't like it because it makes my sound like it's wavy and everything. I'm not a fan, so I don't turn that on. And of course, you got your spatial sound. You can turn that on. You got movies, like if you're watching a movie or a TV show on, when you got your earbuds in, you can have that. You can do it for music, and of course, if you're gaming, you can do it that way as well. We'll play with that a little bit too. You got personify, which is their way of giving you that personalized sound. The Momentum 4s. The Momentum 4s have that feature. The Sony XM5s, XM4s, they have that feature as well. There's this called Find My Equalizer. I believe that's what it's meant, if I recall. I think there's some various other ones that do have it as well. Sound ID through Soundcore. Hey Melody has it with the with the OnePlus, and and of course, I think even the Realmes have it also. So there's a lot of them that do have this feature, just different names for the exact same thing, but they do have it. You basically go in and you go through the testing, have the earbuds in, make sure you got your proper ear tip. You might want to do the fit test first before you do this, just to make sure you're getting that the good enough seal that you can do this, and run through that test if you want. And then it'll bring up your own personalized setting in there as well. And then, of course, you got your sound balance. I like this. I started to see this a little bit more in apps for earbuds, but I love it how, in case you're like having hearing problems in one ear over the other, you can go ahead and slide that balance to give you more sound coming into the ear, the ear that's lacking as opposed to the ear that's not. I love the fact that they have that in there. You got your max volume limiter, basically tells you, okay, you only going to be able to, your max volume is not 100%, it's at 80%. It helps save your, it helps with reducing hearing loss and everything like that when having the earbuds in. A great feature. All right, of course, you got for call. Let me see, what I do? Oh, sorry. For calls, you could go in and, of course, you got your sound settings, neutral. You got your voice settings. You got voice aware. And, of course, you got private call mode. Now, basically what this is, if you turn this on, you can put the earbud real close to your mouth, talk real low, and it'll allow you to work, allow people to hear you. But you got to have the earbuds in to start that up at first. So that's pretty cool. I'll play with that later on. All right, so as we go into others, now you've got your other settings here. You got relax mode, where basically it's more of a decompression type of system where you want to sit back and just relax and just either decompress from the day. If you're on a flight, you just want to hear something like white noise and stuff like that, you can go ahead and select from any of these. And of course, you can select how long you want it for. You can set it up to an hour. If you like, and you hit play, you got various different ones here. Looks like you can select which ones you want or which ones you don't want to hear. There has to be at least one sound. So very nice. And of course, you got Find My Earbuds. You got power saving. So you can go in, you can hit standby, where you can say in your standby mode, if idle for like 15 minutes to save battery, or you can say they can power off if in idle mode. So whichever one you want, you can have that as well. Then of course you got support where they're showing me I have the software update. So what we want to do now is actually, I'm jumping ahead of myself again. Let me go back up. This has been the app walkthrough, the JBL headphone app walkthrough, that is, for the JBL Live Beam 3s. Very detailed app, gives you all the settings that you want. I do see a couple snags that I'm going to talk about in my likes and dislikes section, this section of this video, but still very, very packed and useful. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and run this update, and then we're going to go ahead and finish our testing. Stay strapped in. All right, next up, we're going to go ahead and test the multi-point connectivity of these earbuds. Sorry about that. That one just crept up on me. As you can see, we do have the earbuds already paired up to my phone. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get these guys paired up to my S23 Ultra. Let me back out a little bit. Get a little bit of screen here. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and we'll put this in done. We're going to pop these back in the case here. And we're going to put these guys, do I got them the wrong way? Yeah, I do. In the wrong spot. All right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to put these guys back in pairing mode. So we're going to first peel this off. I should have did this earlier. All right. Okay. So now let's get that over there. It won't get off my hand. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and put these guys in the pairing mode. Pop it open here. Pressing in that. Am I pressing it in? Okay, there it is. And let's see. These guys go into pairing mode. No? All right, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Since this, I don't know, I'm having a tough time with that button back there. We're just going to disconnect them from my phone. Actually, let's turn off the Bluetooth altogether so they don't connect. Now let's try it. Pairing. All right, there we go. Now they're connecting to the tablet. Sorry about that. That was my mistake there. All right, it's all set up. You got the volume rocker, so we're done there. And as you can see, live beam 3s. So what we do, we'll go ahead over to my phone again. Sorry, I got that camera glare there, or not camera, but the light glare. All right, you're gonna turn that back on, and they should be connecting automatically to my phone here. All right, so it finally did it. All right, took long enough. I was gonna check to make sure Multipoint was turned on, so it obviously is. So we got to connect it here and here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and put these in, and we're gonna test and see if these guys also offer audio switching. All right. So we'll go ahead, grab some video. I got a lot of things going on here. All right, we're gonna grab a video here. All right, so now we got video up. So we're gonna go ahead and start with my phone. All right, we got audio playing out of the phone. All right, now we're gonna go ahead to the tablet. Oh, there it is. All right, so we got audio out of here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we got audio switching where if I hit play on my phone, it'll pause the tablet. Let's go. No, it does not work. As you can see, let's try it again. So there is no audio switching. So that means you have to pause your first device, give it a second or two, and then go over to your, well, pause your first, go to your second. Give it about a second for the transition, but it works that way. So again, Multipoint works, no audio switching. Again, no doubt, not a deal breaker for me. As long as I can connect to at least 2 devices at once, I'm perfectly okay with it. Let's continue. All right, off camera real quick, I went ahead and I tried again with the audio switching. As you can tell here, we go into details. For the earbuds, it shows audio switched as being turned on. And here on my S20, my Tab S8 Ultra, let's go to details. And you see down here where it says audio switch is on. So in theory, it should be able to switch between devices when you do when you're playing one and go to the second. I was doing this off screen and it still didn't work, but I want to show you guys just to let you guys know. We hit play here. I got audio. Now if I hit play here on my phone, it doesn't pause here. So audio does not switch. I don't know if that's something they need to take care of in the update, but it does not work. Just want to let you guys know. All right, next up is the mono mode and in-ear detection test. So we're going to go ahead and see how fast the in-ear detection responds and if we can listen to one earbud while the other one is charging in the case. So let's go ahead and get started with our video. All right. We got audio playing out of the earbuds, so we're going to go ahead and take out the left. And almost immediately, it paused the audio. Let's go ahead and drop them in the case, close it, and we'll hit play. All right, I got audio playing in the right earbud. So let's go ahead and pull this back out. Drop that in. All right, got audio out of both earbuds. Let's go ahead and pull the right. Again, took about maybe a second, but it did pause the audio. Let's go ahead and drop that in. Close it. We'll hit play. Audio playing out of the left. So you can use both of these independently. It doubles the battery life on the earbuds, and the in-ear detection is almost flawless. About maybe a second before it pauses your audio from the time you take it out of your ear, which is pretty good. Let's continue. All right, next up we're gonna do is the touch controls test. Now, granted, a lot of these touch controls only work when you're playing audio, so we're gonna go ahead and get some started. I went in, made some changes to mine. I used the left one as my volume control, so single tap will increase my volume, double tap will decrease my volume. And of course, tap and hold does the whole voice assistant thing. And of course, on my right earbud is where I got my play pause as a single tap, double tap skips tracks, skips to the next track, triple tap takes me back to the previous track, and of course, you know what touch and hold does with the voice assistant. All right, so we'll go ahead and get a test, see how responsive they are right here. So I got some old school Paul McCartney featuring Michael Jackson, Say. Let's go ahead. All right, now we got audio playing. First thing we're going to do is we're going to hit play pause. Once tap on the right. Very responsive, took less than a second. All right, make sure you guys can see. All right, so let's go ahead and hit it again. All right, very nice. So now we're going to double tap. We'll skip to the next track. Let's go. 1, 2. Oops, I'm sorry. I hit it wrong there. Sorry. 1, 2. All right, took me over to Tina. Now, triple tap should take me back to the beginning or the previous track. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Took me back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Now back to Paul. All right. So now on the left earbud, single tap will increase the volume, as you see there. Now double tap should decrease the volume. Let me go back. There it is. All right. So all the touch controls, and of course, if you press and hold either one, what's the weather for tomorrow? There it is. So all the touch controls do work. They gave me that, and now I'm back to my audio. Pretty good sound. I like the response time. Let's continue. This is a mic test with the JBL Live Beam 3 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the JBL Live Beam 3 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the JBL Live Beam 3 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the JBL Live Beam 3 earbuds in a crowded location. All right, we are in my backyard. We got the Live Beam 3 earbuds in the air. We're using the actual case to turn on noise canceling. Right now we are in ANC mode, so I can hear just about everything. I hear birds chirping. We got someone mowing their grass. So we got a lot, some good ambient sound. We got traffic from the street behind the house. We got traffic on the Turnpike Bridge. So we got a lot going on. As you can see, we are in ambient mode. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and flip these on to noise canceling. But before I do that, just want to let you guys know that I did switch out and went with the larger ear tips as opposed to the medium ones that come stocked on them. So let's go ahead and, whoops, locked on me. Let me go back in. There we go. Noise canceling. Noise canceling has been turned on. And I have to admit, it did take away the traffic sound. However, I am hearing whatever is chirping right now. Oh, I just saw my first lanternfly of the year. That's not a good sign. But anyway, I still hear, I think it's a cricket. I think that's what it is. So I think it's had a certain pitch or a certain decibel. I could still hear that. However, all the traffic that I heard in the back street and on the bridge is gone. So it's doing a decent job of knocking out some noise here. It's not getting it all, obviously, but a really good job. So if I had to go ahead and choose which one, if I'm going from choosing what I rate them, rather, going 1 being absolute trash to 10 being the absolute best, I'm going to give these guys a 7 on that. Excuse me. Mainly because, again, I got traffic going over there. You know, I can see the cars on the bridge, on the street. I cannot hear them, but I can hear that cricket. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just getting through. I can hear that. So yeah, 7 I think is great for them. So again, no audio is being played while I'm doing this test. It's strictly the strength of the noise canceling technology within the earbuds. So again, very nicely done. I give them a 7. This has been the ANC test for the JBL Live Beam 3 earbuds. All right, we are back in. What we're gonna do now is the sound test. Just real quick, I did go through and do the set up the personify testing. I did go in and I did the test. This is my results right here. However, just like they say, if you use the high-res audio, which is LDAC, you cannot use either the equalizer or your personify setting at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to first play a couple songs using and go through the EQ, the personify settings, and then we'll switch over to LDAC and see if there's any type of difference there. All right, so first, let's start off. We are going to, let me go ahead and go in and we're going to take personify. We're going to turn that off for right now. All right, and we're going to focus strictly on the equalizer. All right, right now I have it set at my preferred EQ setting. That's mine. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pop it over to the presets. We're gonna start there. We're gonna just pick one song. We're gonna pick something with a little bit of little mix of stuff. Some bass, some vocals, some instruments. Let's see. What's a really good one to pick? All right, let's go with Lenny Kravitz. We're going to try this one to start off. All right. Come on. Don't do me like that now. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to pause that real quick. We'll make sure we at our optimal listening level. All right, I think we're good there. And we are starting with jazz preset. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. All right. I'm getting good bass thump on this one. The instruments rather sound good. But again, in here, it's a good sound. The vocals sound a little low, a little recessed. Let's actually, you know what? Let's make sure we turn off spatial sound. All right, now we got spatial sound turned off. You can tell the difference with that. All right, let's go to vocal. All right, the bass just dropped completely out on vocals. Obviously, let's go to bass. All right, now you can definitely tell the difference. I love the switch. It does really good. Let's go to club. All right, that kind of almost levels things out. All right, let's go to studio. All right, again, turns down the bass, but keeps the vocal, the mids and highs pretty good as it shows here. Let's go to extreme bass. I'm almost scared of this one. Let's go. Oh yeah, that is. Oh man, that we gonna try that on a hip hop song because that is crazy. All right, you got I got the Tour One M2s. They're EQ. I got the Tour Pro two EQs. I'm gonna bypass those and go straight to mine. All right, now that's a little bit brighter sound. I mean, I'm getting that more balance. Got the vocal clarity, the brightness there. And I still got the nice thump from the drums. And the guitar still sound crisp. And you got space. The sound stage is nice on these, I have to admit. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to pause this real quick. And we're going to jump into our Personify. All right. We're going to turn that one on. All right. We'll go back out. We're going to turn off the EQ. Just so that we're just focusing strictly on my Personify settings. All right, and let's go ahead and hit play. Okay. I think this has a little bit more vocal clarity. Again, you got a nice sound stage, and you're picking up all of the instruments. Like if they're on your left, on your right. It sounds good. I like it. Let's do it one more. Let's do a quick test here. Let's turn on spatial audio. Let's see if we can. Oh, now that's a combination right there. All right, that's a combination I have spatial audio with your Personify. I mean, I think that is a really, really good combination right there, in my opinion. I just wanted to try that out. It sounds really good so far. Gives you that nice sound stage. You got the depth, and it just sounds really good. In my opinion, I like that sound. I like that sound. All right, we're gonna go ahead and jump into a bass song. Let me see. Where's it at? Let's go into our bass test. All right, let's go ahead and get this set up real quick. We're gonna turn off spatial. We're gonna turn off Personify. We're gonna go back into the EQ settings, turn that on. All right, and we're gonna go ahead with jazz, and let's go ahead and get this party started here. Here we go. I'm almost nervous. All right, now again, we're right in here. We in jazz. Nice bass rumble. Hit me, let that drop. Ooh, that is nice. Oh, that sounds so good. All right, we know vocal is going to take the bass out. That little 5 second rumble. All right, of course that. Let's go to bass. Oh, that's impressive. Oh man, all right. All right, I'll raise you. I'm almost scared to do extreme bass because I know these things is going to sound sick. Give me a drop. Oh, let me extreme bass. Oh, that like. Oh man, it seems like it gets. It seems like it gets kind of tapped down a little bit. It doesn't. I don't know if it's because of the actual, but I mean, it sounds good. That reverb is nice. I just thought it'd be a little bit more, had a little bit more punch to it on extreme bass. Woo. Oh, I was trying to. I'm sorry, I was testing that low end. Oh my goodness. Let's pause this real quick and let's go ahead. Actually, you know what? No, let's go and click on mine. My EQ. All right. Again, got really good balance here with mine. But that bass is impressive, man. Regardless, that bass is impressive. All right, let's go ahead and pause this. We're going to pause this quick. We're going to turn off the EQ. We're going to jump into Personify. We're going to turn that on. All right. And now we are going to, let's back this up a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and hit play here. Now, this is using just Personify. And that, oh, that bass is nice. No, the one thing I have to say is with my EQ settings, Personify so far, that shimmery sound is very crisp. All right, let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and we'll back out of here. Let's put on spatial sound. See how it sounds with this one. Okay, that sounds pretty good. I'm waiting for a bass drop. Here we go. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I like these two together. Spatial audio with the Personify. I like these two together. All right, I like how they sound together. All right, let's go ahead and do. Actually, let's go back in. Let's turn these on. Turn on the equalizer. Turn off spatial audio. Turn off Personify. Now we're gonna go into an instrumental. We'll see how that sounds. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, now we're on just the EQ. I think we're on my EQ settings. This is mine. Nice, balanced sound, crisp keys. Oh, wow. These sound really good. All right, let's go to jazz. You can definitely tell the brightness level just did go down. You can tell the difference between mine and the presets. But that saxophone sounds so crisp. All right, let's go to vocals. All right, took all of the low end out. So now you just got the mids and highs as it shows here. Again, sounds real clean. Did a little bit brighter than jazz. All right, let's go ahead with bass. Now it's just a little warmer, All right, let's go ahead with club. Again, evens out a little bit there. This is when I really went studio. Let's try studio. Again, takes out that. Again, no, the bass is gone, pretty much. You just got mids and highs, and the clarity again of the saxophone and the keyboards remain. Let's go extreme bass. You're not gonna really hear anything on that one. Now we go back to mine. Definitely tell the brightness increases. All right, we're gonna pause it there. Brightness increases there. It just sounds better when the presets. All right, let's go ahead and No, let's try one more. I want to try one more. One more other thing. Let's do this. Hit play. All right, let's go. We're in the EQ. All right, we got that up. Let's see what it sounds like with spatial audio in the EQ. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. I think this rivals uh in my it rivals using the Realme earbuds with their spatial audio and the EQ. I think that's going to, you know what? That's going to be a Gauntlet Series episode right there. Stay tuned for that because I'm really interested to see how these two measure up against each other. Definitely stay tuned. But that sounds really good. All right, we're gonna pause that real quick. I love when I get epiphanies and stuff when in the middle of a video. That's pretty cool. Yep. So the Gauntlet Series will definitely have the Buds Air 6 Pro going up against these. Yes, I know the price difference and everything, blah blah blah, but yeah, we definitely going to do that. All right, let's go ahead, turn on a Personify. We got spatial audio already turned on. We got the EQ turned off. Let's go ahead and dive in. That sounds good, man. I had to admit, you got that spatial audio and your own preferred the personalized sound. In this iteration of Personify, it's working in my opinion. The previous version of it, I couldn't get behind it. But this works. Oh, that sounds really good. All right, real quick, we're gonna go ahead and now we done tested everything, including the Personify and EQ with spatial audio and everything, spatial sound as they call it. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna flip on high res audio, and then we're gonna do a couple songs with LDAC only. Let's go ahead and turn this up. All right, we turned on LDAC. All right, let's go back in. Let me see. Do I have to? Yeah, it's going to tell me you can't use. Just want to make sure we're all connected here. You notice that? It says audio switch on, but it didn't work when we tested it. Interesting. We'll come back to that. All right, so it should be showing me LDAC, unless I have to disconnect and reconnect. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. All right, got connected. Still not showing me LDAC, but it is showing me high res. Going to audio. High res is turned off. All right, there we go. Now it tells you Personify, spatial audio, low volume EQ, leakage compensation. I cannot use any of those. So we're gonna go ahead and reboot. And once it comes back up, we'll be in LDAC mode. And then we'll go ahead, we'll have LDAC codec, and then we'll go ahead and run a quick test. I'm already connecting again. Fabulous. All right, just waiting for the app. Okay, there we go. So now we have going to audio. All right, LDAC high res is turned on. Let's go into our details here. Still doesn't show me this still doesn't show me the LDAC option. So, okay. Let's go out a little further then. All right, we are back. And what happened is I had to be playing music in order for actual LDAC to show up as available. As you can see, it's now appearing here in Android. And also, just so you guys can see, I went ahead and it shows LDAC being turned on down here as well. All right. Let's see. We had 96 kilohertz. So, all right, just wanted to show you that LDAC is officially on now. And of course, let me show you the EQ. We can use the equalizer, which I have been using, which I have set up rather. But as you can see, with LDAC turned on, all these options have been grayed out. Spatial audio, adaptive EQ, I don't use anyway. Spatial audio and personify is now currently unavailable because you're using LDAC. So you either one or the other. So we got LDAC turned on, we got the EQ turned on. We're gonna go through. Let's go ahead and go through Kenny real quick. We're gonna restart this one. We'll go through this, and then we're going to go through some other songs with LDAC on, see how it sounds, and we'll see which one sounds better. Either the EQ by itself, Personify with spatial audio, EQ with spatial audio, and then LDAC. All right, so this is a pretty extensive sound test. I hope you guys are sticking with me here. Let's go ahead and dive in. Oh, it sounds clean. Nice clean keyboards there. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on. I just want to see if we can get all the components in at this time. That's pretty clean. I like how crisp that sounds. Now we're in jazz mode. Oh, that sounds good. This is a really, really good sound. I love it. All right, here we go. We know what vocal does. Since there's no vocals, we're going to bypass it. This is not a bass song, so we're not going to go there. We're going to go to club. All right, let's go back to jazz. Trying to see if there's a difference here. I didn't hear any. Okay, it did tune down the bass a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go studio. Now the bass is even further gone. All right. Now let's go ahead and jump into my EQ. Oh, it did get brighter, but I'm loving the crispness of the saxophone. It sounds so good. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, I don't know, man. It's tough. This is going to be a tough one to say which sounds better. All right, let's go into. I could listen to that all day. Let's go into a. Where's it at? There it is. Our bass song. Let's back up before we get. Why'd I go out of there? All right, this is what I wanted to do. All right, this is a bass song, so we're going to go ahead and start with jazz. And let's get started. All right, again, we're using LDAC. Very nice thump here with the jazz preset. Okay, nice bass drop. Let's go to bass. Ooh, that rumble. That rumble was nice right there. All right, let's go to extreme bass. Get one of these bass drops. Ooh. It's clean too. It's not distorted sounding. I like that. All right, let's quickly jump to mine. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so good. Hear that drop? Oh man, that's sinister. That's sinister. Whew. Okay. Oh yeah, give me that reverb. Okay, all right. Man, that's crazy. Oh, that is so crazy. All right. These earbuds are impressive. They're really impressing me. All right, I can't wait to put these up against some of the others. All right, let's go ahead and real quick, let's just do one more song. I know I had you guys on here a little longer than I wanted to, but just trying to be thorough. A lot of people complain about the length of my videos, but hey, you want all the deets? I'm gonna give you all the deets. All right, so all right, we're gonna just do this. This is all a cappella. Let's go in and start at jazz. Now this is mainly vocal, so we're not even gonna do it. We're just gonna go right to vocal, and we're gonna kill the noise there, and we're gonna see how this sounds with LDAC. Let's go. All right, has a natural sound. It's not at okay. Nice sound stage. It was nice and wide. It doesn't give. It seems like, what's the word I'm looking for? It sounds great. The clarity is fantastic. I'm just trying to find the word. It's not like it's up front. Let's go ahead and try my EQ here. Now, okay. Now that sounds a little bit more forward to me, because when you go into vocals, when you go to the vocal setting, you can see how it's set back some. It sounds set back when compared to my EQ. Let's even go to studio. Studio almost has that same type of feel to it. Let's try club. Yeah, definitely seems like has that type of feel to it. I don't know. I'm kind of weird sounding, but my EQ, excuse me, I love how that sounds. It's up front, nice bright, nice wide sound stage. It sounds good. Oh, I love the clarity. Man, this is going to be really tough to decide which one to go with. All I know is if I had to choose LDAC or using the Personify plus spatial audio, or just the EQ with spatial audio, I can't go wrong either way, to be honest. They both sound fantastic. They both give me what I want. Especially Personify, that's more tailored to my hearing, how sound hits my ear. And then you get that spatial audio to it. It gives you that fantastic 360 type of feel, that depth and everything. But LDAC is fit. This sounds great on these. It absolutely does. I understand why they turn off the other settings, well, with the exception of EQ for LDAC, because man, yeah, you don't need them when you have these. So I'm going to say to me, I'm gonna say it's an even playing field. And again, this is based on my settings and how I configure the settings of the app as far as the sound goes. I'll say it's an even playing field. You can either do LDAC, get that, or if you want to set up the Personify, and I use spatial audio with it because I think it gives that a little more gives it a little more range, in my opinion, than Personify by itself. But then the EQ, you can really make it out to your own with the EQ, and then you can throw that spatial sound in there, and you're off and running. So it's a really good either way. In my opinion, I mean, that's what I say. I say it's good either way, one way or the other. You can't go wrong. This was a great test. Let's go ahead and talk about my likes and dislikes. All right, let's go ahead and talk about my likes and dislikes for the JBL Live Beam. Live, is it Beam 3? Earbuds. Let's go ahead and talk about my dislikes. As far as what dislikes, I think these things are fully packed. They have everything I want. The only thing I think of as far as dislikes is the touch controls. I wish you had a little bit more options, or more of more ability to tailor it to the how you want the sound, how you want excuse me, how you want to use them. Um, let's see what else. Oh man, these guys are really, they really impressed me throughout this whole testing, this whole review option. I can't. Let me see. Anything else I do not like about them? My dislikes. I think that's it. The touch controls, that I could think of right now. Um, yeah, if I didn't, yeah, that would be it. This the touch controls. I wish they gave you more options. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers what I dislike about them. And with all my likes, I love the touchscreen. All right, I love that. I love all the features that it gives you right at the palm of your hand. Uh, like I said, reminiscent of the Tour Pro Tools. You know, you still got that with them. That's one of the things I love about these. I can just have this at, I don't need my phone. I had this in my hand, and if I need to make a quick adjustment, bam, I'm there. It gives me the same thing here. Um, I love it. And let's see. I love the way these guys fit in the air. I love I love how these guys are discreet. Whoops, I dropped it. Uh, discreet look to them. I don't know. I may keep their large ear tips in. I'm not sure if I will switch them out. I'll probably test them with some CP1025s or Omnis, just to see, one, if how they fit in my ear, two, if they would fit in the case with especially with the Omnis. But I'll see where I get. Um, so they're very comfortable. Again, very low key, very discreet. I love how they fit and feel. Definitely good for you all day, not having to worry about anything. Um, let me see. Again, case wireless, got the touch screen. What is with me dropping things today? Um, let's see. The app, very informative, gives you everything you need for these earbuds, as far as functionality and everything like that, and some extras like the sound zone where you can meditate and everything. I love that. Um, hmm. Battery life is pretty good. Noise canceling on these is top notch. I really was impressed on how much noise these guys canceled out in my Note ANC test. Sorry, they really did a great job there. These are, again, very very good earbuds. I'm very impressed with them. I think that covers all of my likes and dislikes. Oh yeah, wireless charging, multi-point connectivity. You know how that goes. Those are two big wins for me. I want to test out. I'm going to test off camera the audio switching, because it does tell you that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to look into that with the audio switching and everything to make sure that works. I'll come back, and I'll come back with the audio switching thing to see if double test that and make sure it works for these. So again, very very good pair of earbuds. Outside of that, and I think that covers all my likes and dislikes. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. So this has been an unboxing and review of the JBL Live Beam 3 earbuds. Very impressive noise canceling on these. Great sound either with LDAC or using the EQ, Personify, and spatial audio features. You can't lose either way with these. I highly recommend at least giving these a look if you're in the market for new earbuds, especially with the touchscreen. That on top of the good sound, the sound and everything out of the, definitely makes it worth a $200 buy. I think that's it. If you guys like what you see, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do videos like this and others, I got other unboxings coming up. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this drop. Again, hit that like button as well. That all helps the channel. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.